Oh my god, guys. 8 years. 8 years ago was when a Five Nights at Freddy's movie was first announced and was going to be put out by Warner Brothers because, yeah, they were originally going to be doing it. And this was like a big thing. This was 2015. This is when Five Nights at Freddy's was truly a big thing. One of the biggest things of all time. And it was like, yes, give it to us, please. We need this fucking movie. And after quite some time, after like how many games now? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7, maybe 8, I don't know. Yeah, we even got that fucking FNAF World game where the animatronics are all like cute and shit, yeah. Forgot about that. But yeah, we had gotten a lot of FNAF content ever since the movie was announced. A lot of games and even some books, but nothing about the movie. No news, no nothing. It was just dead silence when it came to the movie. But eventually it was announced that Blumhouse would be working on the FNAF movie, which is like, okay, they've made some horror movies, some good and some bad, but you know, sounds kind of cool. They can make a pretty great FNAF movie. And they even got a director. They got the fucking same director who did movies like Home Alone and Mrs. Doubtfire and Pixels. Okay, but hey, things are looking pretty good for the FNAF movie. It's actually looking like the movie's finally gonna be made. Until it was announced that the director quit. And after that, silence. Long, painful silence. Until the founder of Blumhouse Productions, Jason Blum, had this to say.
We are dangerously close. I'll say that. We are dangerously close. I'm just saying we're dangerously close to more news. Dangerously close.
Dangerously close. Let's go, yeah! And then silence. And then we got a cast.
That was the greatest part.
Yeah, it was announced that Matthew Lillard would be joining the FNAF movie and he would be playing William Afton, aka the fucking purple guy. That is one of the most interesting casting choices I've ever heard and I'm fucking in for it. We also got Josh Hutcherson, fucking Hunger Games boy, joining the movie, playing the main night guard himself, Mike Schmidt. And that sounds cool. I think he could probably suit the role really well. And yeah, things were really looking up for the movie. They got a new director as well, like things were looking great. And after a little bit of silence, the movie finally went into production. There was a whole video of the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza sign being built and it looked fucking insane. It looked crazy and the movie finally went into production. We started getting set photos of the restaurant itself and it was really weird. Like after so many years of looking at pictures of like fake Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and wondering, oh, I wonder if that's real or not. Now there's actually a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza that's built for this movie and it looks weird. It looks fucking insane.
Oh my god, we're at Fast Freddy's Fort Hove, something or other.
It was pretty fucking cool until they decided to blow it up when the movie wrapped production. Like, come on, man. Like, they didn't really blow it up, but still, they took it down when the movie finished production. It was like, no, you should have kept it up. But yeah, the movie finished production only like 1 or 2 months after it started, which is weird. It did not take long at all. But yeah, and then in April, we got our first look. Our first look to the FNAF movie. Whoa, and this was it. It was Freddy Fazbear, or supposedly Freddy Fazbear. Could be someone else, standing outside the restaurant with a little girl. And it's a pretty exciting shot, but it's also kind of weird. Like, what is the animatronic doing outside the restaurant? Kind of silly, but yeah, it looks alright. Yeah, and we also got our release date, October 27th, 2023, or at least in the USA. Let's fucking go. We got a fucking October release of this year. Holy crap, I never thought this day would come. Yeah, it's crazy. It's really weird. It doesn't feel real, but this movie is coming out this year. But one thing I do want to point out as well is that it's also getting a Peacock release. Peacock is a American streaming service. So why am I mentioning this? Well, this movie is kind of being given the same treatment as Halloween Kills and Ends, going to a streaming service on the same day of its release. And how did those two Halloween movies do? But 1 month and a little bit after we got our first look to the movie, we finally got our first full 2-minute trailer for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And it was leaked. It was in shitty quality. Couldn't see shit. But hey, Corey Kenshin, the YouTuber, he makes an appearance in this movie. Let's go. But for real, guys, we have finally gotten our first teaser trailer to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. But before we got that, we got our first poster to the movie, and it looks alright. You know, I think the designs and all of the animatronics look really, really good and like shockingly accurate, especially Foxy back there. He looks pretty amazing, and yeah. Does the poster look a little fan-made? Yes, it does look a little fake, but I don't know. It looks very faithful to how they look in the games and stuff, and you know, I give it a little bit of props. But of course, there is one big issue that people have with this poster, and I don't know if you guys can figure it out. Just have a good look. What do you think it is? Those damn red eyes. Like, come on, man. Those red eyes, they ruined the movie. Really? We've gotten dozens of killer AI robot doll movies where their eyes are glowing red. We've seen that a lot, like a bunch of times, like in the Child's Play remake and all that stuff. But when they do it on Five Nights at Freddy's and all of the animatronics, people lose it. And people are not happy and think that it ruins the entire movie. And it's not good. Now, people would just kind of prefer for them to give them the more black, like darker eyes, like they kind of did, like what they kind of did with the games, which I also maybe would have preferred because it would have been more accurate to the games. So yeah, but I don't think the red eyes ruin the movie. They could still do some good stuff with the red eyes, and yeah, I don't know why some people think that this ruins the entire movie. It's stupid. I don't know. But yeah. The red eyes, it's whatever. We'll see how it is. Maybe they'll change it. Who knows? But yes, let's finally talk about this goddamn teaser. Now, keep in mind, it is just a teaser, so there's not really much to say, but you do have to admire the look of this movie. Like, just, I don't know, just how faithful it's trying to be to that first FNAF game. Like, even the look of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I love how it has that chessboard design on, like, the walls and the floor. Kind of like how I had that in the first game where you look in the cameras, it has like this chessboard design on the walls. I'm glad it kind of has that in the movie. It looks really nice. The animatronics look wonderful. They look great. I can't wait to see more of them in more trailers and the movie itself. They look really great, and of course the red eyes, it's whatever. We'll see how it is. They might change it, maybe not. I don't know. It's whatever to me with the red eyes. We do get to see Matthew Lillard as William Afton, purple guy, and unfortunately he's not very purple in this shot. Honestly, an Instagram post of Matthew Lillard on a plane covered in purple got me more excited than this shot of him in the trailer, so that's kind of saying something. Give him some purple. And yeah, unfortunately there's not really much for me to say about this trailer. Or this teaser trailer. There's just not much to say. I just have to admire the look of this movie, how faithful it's trying to be. The animatronics look really great, and it's just a good looking movie. But man, it just doesn't feel real. There was only one part in this trailer where it felt kind of fan made. It was when we saw that fucking Celebrate poster in the office, you know, the one that was used in the first Five Nights at Freddy's video game that we see in the office. Yeah, that was there. And it made it feel kind of like, it just reminded me of those fan-made FNAF short films or movies that I used to watch when I used to think there would never be a FNAF movie. It kind of reminded me of those, just seeing that poster there. But other than that, it was a pretty good-looking, movie in this trailer. And I got not much to say. I hope this movie's great. October, hurry up, let's go. I want to see this movie. Let's go, hurry up. Yeah, I'll definitely post a review of the movie when it comes out. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it's great. And yeah. There was one thing in this movie. There is one thing about this movie that is truly missing, and I hope it does make an appearance in this movie. I think you know what it is.
Hello, everybody.